I come with no ill will. I'm not giving you ID. Okay. I don't care what you do. If you want to take me in right now, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Yes. Okay. You're getting arrested for resisting. Turn around.
For resisting?
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel. This is the world's dumbest cops edition. I just made that part up. I just want to share this video. There's not a lot I'm going to say throughout this video. I want you guys to look at it, leave your thoughts down below. This is one of the worst cases of cops fishing that I've ever seen. Let's just jump into it.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going
You guys
on?
rush over here. He's getting a stamp. I'm recording, and they're having a meltdown. That's it.
You're getting a stamp?
That's it. For what? What's up, Dustin? Dustin, tell them what's up.
I don't know what's going on.
They called you guys for recording in public. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Collins, 408.
What's your name and badge
Diana
number?
447.
What's your name and badge
Officer
number?
Abiyah 0446.
You know this is a federal building?
Right.
Oh, you know I'm allowed to film here, right?
Nobody's telling you not to film.
Oh, I'm just letting you know.
We're
You guys
just
are rushing
asking
like you're
what happened.
intimidating me. It's not gonna happen.
We're not intimidating. We're asking what
It looks
happened.
like it.
That's what.
I'm not going outside.
Let's walk outside.
I'm not going outside. Tell them what's up. I want my
You have an
stamp.
ID?
Huh?
Do you have an ID?
Are you serious?
I'm a
Did I commit a crime?
Do you have an ID?
I have an ID.
I just want to identify yourself.
I have an ID.
Okay, let me see your ID.
Let me see your ID.
Let me see your ID.
Let me see your ID. I don't gotta identify
Can I see
nothing.
your ID?
Listen, I come with no ill will. I'm not giving you ID. I don't care what you do. If you want to take me in right now, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Yes. You're getting arrested for resisting. Turn around.
For resisting?
And you have a...
You have a firearm inside?
Yes.
Firearm.
He does.
That's her firearm. I don't have a firearm. No, I don't.
That's yours?
That's hers. I'll get it. You get him. Here's the handcuff. What are you charging me with?
We'll talk outside.
What are you charging me with?
We'll talk outside.
You know who I am, right?
No, I don't know.
Okay, you're gonna find out.
Is this his famous photo? Yeah, I know it was him. I don't care. Is this his famous photo? Yeah, I know it was him. I don't care.
Well, as we see, she clearly lies. She knew exactly who he was. But yeah, we know this is what cops do. So we see them walk in, and for whatever reason, she already has her taser out. She's ready to taser this guy simply for recording. Also, she drops her rounds, her bullets on the floor, and she accuses the guy of having a gun because she doesn't realize that those are her bullets. This cop is...
Apparently, there's a law that you cannot do recording inside of the lobby once you come into the post office.
Okay. Do they have paperwork on that?
Well, that's what she's saying.
Who's the manager? Are you the manager, ma'am? Are you the manager?
No, it's the one that called inside. I'm gonna call.
That's the one that recorded you?
Sorry.
Can you tell me what happened?
So it's not in the bag. The carrier said they were loading their postal vehicles, and he was in on the vehicle and recording.
Back there?
So he came from back there and came up here, you know, once the manager went out, I guess.
You know the piece of paper?
So he left from the back, came to the front.
That's the loading area? Okay.
So he came to the front, they came and got me. I come up here, he's recording, so I introduced myself, told him, you know, you can't record, take pictures in the phone. He's like, I know I can't, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna argue. I said, if you're gonna take pictures, we're gonna have you removed. He started going off on the lady there. She was like, can you relax? He was like, no, shut up, or I'll slap you.
He said that?
Yeah.
To who? To which lady?
Her,
The one in black?
No, this lady right here, that's why she moved. And she got out of line. She moved, he kept going, and you guys left.
He told one of the customers, shut up, I'm gonna slap you. I'm not gonna wear one, I'm gonna slap you.
Who interacted with who first, ma'am?
I know. but
Okay,
they're
then.
just doing
This
their
is my right to
job.
film my interactions with the government.
It's their job.
Okay, this is my job.
But you're giving them a hard time.
No, I'm not. They're giving themselves.
Making me
They're
feel
giving.
uncomfortable.
Okay, well then don't interact with me.
Well, just fucking leave and come
I'm
here
not
with a better
leaving nowhere.
attitude.
No.
Well, when the police come, I'm gonna tell them you're a dick.
All right, I'm gonna tell them you're an ass.
I'm not an ass. I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't even interact with you. I didn't come here for you guys.
But apparently somebody's saying that you told her you were gonna slap her.
Wow, are you serious?
Not the worker.
No,
customer.
no, the Karen.
Tell
I
her
would
that?
never do that.
Okay.
She told me to get a life. I said, you get a life. I would never do that.
Apparently she says that now she doesn't remember.
I don't know about you guys, but if someone threatened to slap me, that is something that I would not forget. They're clearly lying.
470-0995. Because I just had spoke to one of the postal police. I didn't call the regular office. I spoke to one of them before he came when he was out there. They told me you got the right to film or whatever.
Hi, good morning. My name is Officer Castellano with South Miami Police Department. Hi. And the reason why I'm calling is because we had a male here. He was recording the area, the loading area, and then he went to the front desk and he threatened one of the customers to slap her in the face. And we were told by the manager that there's a law that they're not allowed to record on federal building. Is that correct?
They're not allowed to, say again?
To film.
Film? They're not allowed to film the counter line. They can film inside the building.
Correct. How about in the back where the loading shots are?
They can't come on property. If they're outside the gate, they can film as much as they want.
Okay.
Because there's clearly signs that no trespassing. They can't come into the facility through the back.
Right. Okay.
But they can sit there. If they're outside on the sidewalk, they can come.
Right. Okay. She didn't film. Okay.
But as far as with him, what are we doing with him?
I mean,
So as long as he's not recording
Identifying.
over the
counter.
he's fine.
So what do we have? We got unarmed?
he said that if he's not allowed to record over the counter because they have customers' information there. There's a law that they're not allowed to record. But I don't know exactly if he went over the counter or he was just standing where he is. And you love double lock?
Yes.
Okay, just so you know, you're getting arrested for disorderly conduct and resisting without violence.
Resisting without violence? How's that?
Yeah, you didn't identify yourself when I asked you for an ID.
That's not resisting.
That is
Go ahead. Go ahead. You know statute code 901-151? You know that? I didn't commit a crime. Huh? All right, come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
So these officers clearly went on a fishing expedition and they found nothing, but yet still arrested the cameraman. When we heard who I believe was the postmaster clearly state that he had the right to record in the lobby and he could record the back of the building as long as he was on the sidewalk and he did not trespass. Also, the lie about the threat to slap the woman was clearly made up and that vanished and went out the window. So they really had nothing. So what was the problem? Now he's arrested for resisting without violence. But if you look at the video, he did ask the officer, "Do you want to arrest me?" She said yes. He immediately turns around and places his hands behind his back. But yet he was resisting arrest. This officer was clearly confused. She was arresting him for not identifying, which according to Florida statute 101.51, just like every other statute, if you have not committed a crime, you don't have to identify. But she was arresting him for not identifying, but charging him for resisting without violence. A prosecutor would have to prove these things in order to convict someone of resisting without violence. And this is according to the law office of Roger P. Foley, located in the state of Florida. The state prosecutor must beyond a reasonable doubt prove the defendant resisted, obstructed, or opposed the officer at the time the officer was engaged in the execution of legal, that is the key word, legal process or lawful execution of a legal duty. The person was an officer, and at the time the defendant knew the officer was an officer. So that doesn't fit. One, you're not in the process of a legal duty because you had no legal foundation to identify him. Secondly, we have the disorderly conduct, which is, if you guys do not know, this is the most abused law in this country. Every police officer uses this law just to get over. The department I used to work for called it POP, pissing off the police. And I'm sure other departments may refer to it the same way. And the reason you refer to it that way is because whenever someone pisses you off, use disorderly conduct because it's so vague. But According to the Florida statute 877.03, your behavior breached the peace, you engaged in a brawl or fight, or you disturb the peace and quiet of others. And this is what they're trying to lean on, that the cameraman disturbed the peace and quiet of others, but you can't make a right a crime. But these cops were too dumb to know that. I truly want to hear what you guys think about this. Please drop it below in the comment section. And remember, always know your rights and always report the police. With that being said, we the People University, signing off.